Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the show. In the last episode, we managed to destroy the big bad. So this is the first week back after loading up the new save file, and there's nothing major to do at the moment. Or it seems like there's nothing major to do at the moment, but there is stuff to do. We are going to just go ahead and assume that we need to, I don't know, do normal training stuff, so I'm going to set everybody's schedules here before I do anything major. I can't remember. I've noticed I start a lot of sentences off in my Let's Plays with the phrase, I can't remember. I should probably stop that. The Akamura is here, by the way, although she is unmiked. She bought a new printer, so she's getting that worked out. We'll give Jack a rest since he's got a tournament this week, although, even though he has a tournament this week, he may not be doing it, but we will see. We will see. So, Garu is old. Rost and Maynard are pretty old too, but Garu's pretty close to death. He's still kicking it though, and because we have him doing simple exercises, he can actually do them. I think I've mentioned before, I almost again just said, I can't remember if I mentioned. Anyway, so since Garu is old, he can't work with the machines anymore, and that was a mistake I was making with a lot of my training schedules. When the monster's super young, they can't work with the gadgets very well, and when they start to get old, they can't work with the gadgets well. So you have to adjust their training to deal with the fact that they can't handle it. See, Andy is still pretty young. He has no problem using the life blade, but our first three, they've got some problems. So for Garu, Rasta, and Maynard, they will no longer be doing any training that doesn't just involve their basic bodies. So apparently I have to do my tournament. I guess we'll get the cutscene after we get back from this, so we'll time skip ahead here until we are done with the tournament. Another tournament win for Jack, and now we are just randomly visiting the school for no reason. Okay, I should probably slow down because I got just about this far in my personal file, but not much farther, so I don't even know what the dialogue is. So I'm going to slow down. Dingle is apparently excited for showing up to class, and there's TT, but not in her pirate getup, unfortunately. Let's see. It's drawn very well. Oh yeah, this part. Okay, I do remember this. So basically everybody has gathered, and we don't know why, but they're talking like in vague terms, and now Ophelia drops the bombshell or whatever that we're writing a book and illustrating it. So we're saviors of the world. Okay, so we've written the Tome of White Arts as opposed to the evil BS in the Tome of Black Arts, and hopefully people will read this and not steal it and raise monsters the right way. Today is so much fun. All of us getting together like this, it's like a real graduation ceremony. Yeah, and tomorrow we will all depart, returning to our towns and our ranches. Yeah, way to, like, be a party pooper, Dingle. You suck. Alright, so, Dingle, you better contact me if you're appearing in a Ryu in competition. And if you enter a Torble competition, contact me. Yep, Dale is coming back in, but he's not being a douche this time. And if you have any questions, come to the university. TD's being TD, okay. Please visit Grandma's house. We want to see you. Okay. So, basically, everyone is telling me to check out their respective places in their towns. So, I think once we're clear of tournaments, we will do that. We'll head to every town and see what's going on. See if anybody has anything interesting to say. Alright, Jack is doing very well. I'm very impressed. Let's see, let's continue his power. Jack just might be my... Nah, I was about to say he might be my alpha, but he's definitely not my alpha. Garu is definitely my alpha. But Jack will get there. And now I'm going to have to yell at him for not doing so hot on the stupid sandbag. Ugh. Do better. Bad doggy. Take that weak sauce out of here. We don't have time for your BS. Alright, so I'm going to time skip again until something happens. Something's gotta happen soon. Did I just tell Rasta to rest 2 weeks in a row? I probably did. Anyway, I'm time skipping again. We'll see you in a bit. Back after another victory in a tournament, Rio is all happy, and she encourages us to do our best. Yeah, we gotta stay sharp or we'll be left in the dust, and we don't want that to happen. I hate Dingle. Okay, but then there's something stuck to our fanny pack, and it's a beautiful little phoenix feather, which is awesome. And then Suzaku decides to tell us, psychically or some crap, that it is his gift to us, which is awesome. And it allows us to create a phoenix, which is great, except we don't have a saucer stone that contains a phoenix yet. So we will have to see if we can find one. And I would assume that phoenixes are ridiculously OP, which is great, because I do not want to end this Let's Play series until I at least win an official S-Class tournament, because I've never done that. So, you know, if a Phoenix will help us do that, that's even better. Okay, so Rio is ready for that to happen, which is great. But more to the point, I didn't notice if he said it, but there are... I think Suzaku said it. Anyway, there should be new areas to explore in all the exploration areas. So the plan will be that once we get clear of tournaments, which will happen this week. Yeah, this week. So October week 2, we'll start examining some of the towns, see if there's anything new in any of the towns, see if we can pick up any more quests, and otherwise we'll head back into the caves and the jungle and everything, see if we can find some new areas to explore, and who knows, maybe stumble upon a Phoenix Saucer Stone. So we'll time skip again until we have some good news. Okay, so I got a couple things mixed up. Here's Santa once again to tell us that there is some great stuff. Yeah, thanks for the stray monsters the other day. That happened 3 weeks ago, asshole. Where were you? Anyway, so they're talking... Okay, here we go. Ever since that stray monster incident the other day, new passageways have showed up in various ruins. On the day the old Lord of Monsters was defeated, secret entrances in the ancient ruins opened. And now he gets pissed off for no apparent reason, but... The ruins. I thought it was all the areas. Well, fuck it. We'll go to the ruins in the next week once we get through this week's tournament. So we will be back in the ruins shortly. So here I am on the choice for where we want to explore, and I now see a misspelled switch down there. And by switching, or swishing, I get to see Toggle Caves Plus, Jungle Plus, Ruins Plus, Volcano Plus, which is interesting. So I'm going to go to the... I'm kind of nervous about going anywhere. I'm going to go to the Caves Plus, and we'll see what happens there. But I'll still time skip through it, because I assume... Oh my god, I have a feeling I shouldn't... You know what? We're going to bring Garu, just in case. We're going to bring Garu, Jack, and Andy. Just in case, because I want a bodyguard for this, since I have no idea what I'm getting into. But hopefully we'll find some sort of evidence of a saucer stone, you know? So we're going to get into this, and I'll time skip until we see something new. Oh boy, that's an S-Class. Oh boy. Yeah, this is exactly why I wanted to bring a bodyguard. Rock'n'Rolla. We only have a 65% accuracy on him with our best attacks. That's really not good. So I'm not sure how deep into this dungeon I can go. Well, thank you, Jack. Oh, man. Alright, Jack, you're in. Going too low on guts here. Oh, boy. Oh, that's not good. That's very not good. Jack, you're out. Oh god, now he's gonna be able to dodge basically everything I can do. Oh god. This is not good. Stop Nirvana-ing. Go away. I don't want to play anymore. Okay, good. Alright, let's get Jack back in. Stop missing your attacks. Oh, this is really not good. So I'll pretty much need a full team of S classes to explore this at all. So we're just gonna bail after the first. We're gonna bail the first chance we get, and we're gonna instead go to all the towns and see what we can work with there. But I suppose having the huge numbers of experience points are good. Just, you know, we can't really do a whole lot here. Not with Generation 1 monsters. This is really cool that there's a lot more to do. I was sort of wondering if the game would be over by now. And I don't really know how much more to record for you guys. Although, like I said, my end game is to try to win an S-class tournament. But as long as Monster Rancher 4 keeps throwing new stuff at me, then I guess I'll just keep recording it and trying to commentate with it. And it's another S-class. Great. And I didn't rest Geru before we came down here, I don't think. Since I wasn't originally planning on taking him with us. Oh boy. Oh, wow, that actually didn't hurt as bad as I thought it would. That's good. Let me kick you in the face. Thank you. Alright, let's try to get the hell out of here. Jack has a trait called High Speed Ride, which I forgot was a thing. So, it's cool, and I sort of wish you could do this in some of the Pokemon games, just like randomly hop on a Pokemon's back and go running through. They have mounts in Pokemon XY, but I can't... I've never done what I have to do to get them or whatever. But at least in Monster Rancher, it makes traveling around a lot easier. At least, assuming you can deal with the fact that all these guys are trying to beat the crap out of you since they're freaking S-class. But at least Geru's a match for him. So we're going to keep running through here. The description of the ride, the high-speed ride, was that I could avoid enemies, but clearly that's not just an ultimate delay. Like, I still had that fight even though I was riding Jack at the time. So it either only reduces the chance I'm going to have to deal with an enemy, or it doesn't actually have an effect and the game was just telling me that just to dick with me. Probably was trying to just dick with me. So we're going to try to get the hell out of here, like I have said before. So right now I am seriously pushing my luck. In the last fight, Jack and Geru both went down. I don't want to just bail because that's going to give the second worst penalty to our lifespan if I just... but then this is going to happen. So without Jack or Geru, I don't really have much of a chance to deal with these fights. Andy's only a B class. Oh, crap! Can I bail? Yes, I will give up the fight. Yes, I don't mind losing. That doesn't inflict death. It just lets me run the hell away. I'm okay with that. I am okay with just running away like a scared little pussy. I just cannot have this. And we're nearly out of energy. You can see that I've pushed my luck beyond everything I should have since I'm on the 5th floor. I can't resist going forward. I cannot resist going forward. Especially since I can basically bail from a fight without any serious penalties. So, basically at this point, I'm trying to see how deep this area goes. We're ignoring treasure chests. And I'm trying to just get I'm hoping that at the end of this path is a thing. Like a, I don't know, a monster stone or a special item or just something. But as you can see, like, even though Jack went down and Geru went down, I can still ride on Jack's back. But we're just gonna immediately run from every fight that we come to. It doesn't seem to inflict any penalty at all, so I don't know why I haven't been doing that before, other than wasting my time for about 30 seconds. But I'm okay with that if it means that Andy will actually survive. But it looks like I'm pushing my... Yeah, we're pushing this way too far. We're going to bail on the next one. Oh, God. Assuming we even get out. Okay, at 500, I'm going to get off of Jack, because that will reduce how much energy we're burning through as we're running through this place. Okay. So, unfortunately, this is going to be a lot slower, but the energy burn is a lot less, and I think it's going to be a net... Yep, oh, okay. Whew! Alright, so we found the exit. We're getting the hell out of here. Even though we're getting one more fight engaged, we're just going to run the hell away. Tail between the legs. My Monster Rancher reputation in tatters. But, you know, at least we're alive. So in the coming weeks instead, we're just going to look at the towns, see if they're... Oh my god, that takes a shit ton of energy to run away from a fight! I'm down to 107 energy. Well, luckily, we are here. Oh. So that's the penalty for running away from a fight. Good to know. So I probably won't be able to do that again anytime soon until I get some sort of nice, strong S-class monster besides Geru. Poor Geru. Geru, you've earned a rest for that. I won't even work you this week. Alright, but we'll time skip again until we get to a town. Even if... unless there's nothing to talk about in that town, and then we'll just keep moving on. So, yeah, time skip again, guys. Well, it's a sad day in the No Fatty Farm, as Geru cannot control its body anymore. So, I am now coerced to go to the association and have it retired. Geru did have a great career. We thank him, because without him, we would not have been able to get through the scariness and the big bad. So it is a sad day, but it is a day of new beginnings. A new E-class monster. Now, if I say no here, Geru is just gone. We just toss him into the incinerator and we're finished. So we don't want to do that, so we're going to go ahead and freeze him. And like I said, this is a permanent freeze. On the previous Monster Ranchers, you could unfreeze monsters as well. But you only were able to have one at a time, which is probably one reason why you didn't have to worry. What do you mean my paperwork is finished? Well, I suppose they would want to keep records of this sort of thing. Anyway, so it is kind of a sad day, but it is... Jack is getting pretty old. Oh, great! All my best ones are starting to go. Wonderful. So we're going to head to the shrine real quick. Or, I actually did not mean the shrine. I meant the... By the way, this is going to be a slightly long episode because I just looked at the time. You know what? No, it won't be. I'm going to irritate all of you and call it an early episode after a second, and we will discover our new monster in the next episode. I was going to check the disc now, but I'll wait for a tease. I'll get you back here. Alright. What I wanted to do was go to the association and absolutely confirm that I could not unfreeze Geru. I don't believe I can in this game. Hi, Cynthia. Yep, all I can do is retire or combine. So, yeah, so now that Geru is gone, we've opened up a slot, and we will check that disc that has been haunting us since the very first or second episode. It's probably a Mochi, and if it is, we're not going to raise him, but whatever. But, yeah, tune in again. We'll have a new episode soon. Thanks for watching, everyone. This one goes out to you, Geru.